I don't have to think too heavy, I can remember. The city centers hella cold in the December. The roads that I'm from will turn you to a contender. I'm a Jean-Claude Van Damme, there's no surrender. You didn't know money when the bally meant this trallies up. When I'm saying money, I'm not talking about Pacquiao. It's funny how the tables turn. You're not Ricky Hatton. Tonight I have to let me pull my body down. When you was hitting bags, I was still bagging up in mommy's house. You was in the Philly shell when I was getting batted down. Prison cell, swimming in my thoughts, trying not to drown. Shadow boxing in my pad, I hit the gym when I got out. Ooh, the dogs with me, walks with me, barks for me, go to war with me. That's war with my full city. War with me, that's war with the 6-1. Ooh, the dogs with me, walks with me, barks for me, go to war with me.
I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not an almond. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. Yo, I can't stand these rap boys. Feel to eliminate.
What a stunning venue. We are live at Brooklyn Hall. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
Time for our tail of the tape. This is Canelo Alvarez. He's 172 centimeters tall with a reach of 179. And standing across the ring from him, perhaps the greatest to ever do it, Sugar Ray Robinson. In the middleweight division, 160 pounds, 5'11" inches tall, with a reach of just over 72 inches.
Todd, this is well anticipated. I'm so looking forward to this tear-up. These two are really up for it. You know what? Nobody believes they're going to lose.
Saul Canelo Alvarez, a 4-division multi-time world champion, quite simply one of the greatest of all time. Sugar Ray.
This bout,
all the talking and we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. Well done with that counter shot. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. No rest for the weary. And that hook misses. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter punch is smart.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
That jab doesn't score. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Missing with the left hook. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. The game. What do we expect to see here in round two? After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be honest. You've got to be honest. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Caution being thrown to the wind. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecard. Exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Good counter punch. Straight right just misses. Punching. You believe what we are seeing. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Alvarez in that. Come on, switch. The bell rings and we start the third. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Punching. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Both men step back for just a moment. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That right hook won't score. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Only catching air with that hook. Robinson just got rocked. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy. There's the bell for round 4. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain.
Good punch. Got out of the way of that right hook. What do you think think of this fight so far, Johnny?
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Do you believe what we're seeing? Punch, counter punch. That right hook not connecting. Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. Talk about it. Back into the fray here in round 5. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He just misses with that jab. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
So you're getting in there with somebody that's so...
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this! Robinson hit hard and he may be ready to go! I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them.
And he dropped him. The perfect sniper shot. Let's watch it again one more time.
That's...
1, 2, 3, 4. Are you okay?
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up, they've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Let's talk about Robinson. Let's start the 6. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How'd you come back from something like that? Not twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
You'd like to see more jabs. An amazing knockout finish here. That was something special. He hit him with the perfect body shot, and there's no getting up from this one.
Are you okay?
Not many people would have predicted.
Lighteth every man and woman that cometh into this continent, into this world of America today.
All the seats have been sold. We're at Brooklyn Hall. I'm Todd Grisham. And next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time for our tale of the tape. It's Roy Jones Jr., 160 pounds, 5'11" tall, with a reach of 74. And they'll be It's Roy. One of the hottest. And there's the bell to start round one. Caution is being thrown to the wind. They both want a knockout, you can tell. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This is such an amazing theater. So many great concerts have been performed here, but nothing quite like what we're going to see here.
Todd, I love theatres. For all these reasons, you can hear everybody in the crowd. You can hear the punches actually echo. If you're not fighting coming in, and you know you're in such an intense atmosphere, you know the pressure is going to be on.
Can they figure out the combination to this sink?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Not a lot of defense here at all. And he scores with the counter. This is a high-octane battle. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Roy Jones in their last fight.
I need you to focus on what you're doing.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
To beat a counterpuncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
There's a scoring blow. They exchange punches. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's not a match made in heaven.
Good defense there to stop that hook. Throws the jab, it doesn't score. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
They both want a highlight reel knockout. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round.
What are you doing? Well, you're starting to make mistakes in this switch.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Looking to land the hook. The straight right just misses. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. They figure out the combination to this safe.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
A perfect counter shot. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone... Hold that thought! Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. And down goes Jones Jr. He hit him with the perfect body shot, and there's no getting up from this one.
I've got to see that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we continue.
Ten seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Talk about Roy Jones in that last.
Switched off completely.
Here we go to the 4th round. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with it.
Nice job getting that punch through. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? And he scores with the counter. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history books.
That hook won't score. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round.
Done all your work all the way through camp.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
Both men step back for just a moment. The straight right just misses. Straight right just misses. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Perfect counter shot. When are we going to see a jab from these two? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Roy Jones and that.
I need you to focus on what you're doing.
Let's start the 6. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get sucked in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
They got out of the way of that right hook. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got 2 class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
Beautiful counter shot. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get him close.
Good counter punch. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Roy Jones and now. Round 7, here we go. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
On a hook, but nice defense there. Look at the footwork, the hand speed. This is the best that the middleweight division has to offer. Good defense to block the hook. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
They have no respect for each other's punching power. You'd like to see more jabs. They exchange punches. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. This round could go either. Did you see that? Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Round 8, and we're off again. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet, not until your senses have come back.
Seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Nice job getting that punch through. Well done with that counter shot. Swing and a miss with that hook. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Those counter punches have to hurt. Did you see that? Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. And right back into the fray.
Ring Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Here he is bouncing on his toes, trying to get some energy. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. No prize there, a unanimous decision.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight, what a style, what a pace to get a unanimous decision. That is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight. This is nowhere near tight.
Fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
About time too.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. It's Saul Canelo Alvarez. He's 172 centimeters tall with a reach of 179. And he'll be going up against Sugar Ray Leonard. He's 175 centimeters tall with a reach of 179.
Nobody knows.
This is Canelo Alvarez, the Mexican legend, the middleweight, the super middleweight, the light heavyweight who fights out of Guadalajara, Mexico. Sugar.
This bout,
You can tell both. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Better start respecting each other's punching power. Oh, what a punch! Insane action! Well, I hope you brought your sunscreen. You're going to need it, as we have our main event underneath the bright, sunny sky.
But let's face it, you're outside. Nobody can turn the temperature down. Nobody can turn the sun down. When that sun's beating on you, when you're tired, when you're frustrated, when you get hit, when you're getting hurt, there's no cool fan that's dropping in there. This is where it's real fighting. Fight on fight.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Nice counter punch right up the middle. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Right uppercut, can't find a home. Hold it right there! Oh, Leonard just got rocked! Talk about Alvarez in that last round. Pretty tough. There's the bell for round two. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? Excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And Sugar is in trouble! Leonard took a big shot and down he goes!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
They are going to Well, the corner has thrown in the towel, and that will do it. The fighter not happy, but those are the rules.
My castle of sand, waiting on a battle, so a handle all in my hand.
It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
Time for our tale of the tape. And of course, here he is, Alexander Usyk. He's 6'3" with a 78-inch reach. And across the ring from him, Rocky Marciano. He's only 179 centimeters tall with a reach of 173 centimeters.
There's an amazing reach advantage, which
Alexander Usyk.
This bout is scheduled.
These two have served. Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. Perfect counter lands. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Punch, counter punch. Through the hook, didn't land. That hook won't score. Perfect counter lands. They exchange punches. So much hype surrounding this big matchup as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
it's so hot, so heated. There's a roof on here. You don't understand. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're getting you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on you.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
A perfect counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. Are we witnessing one of the all-time greats go down? That was going to be a knockdown at least.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
I love that. I love that. That jab's slick. Now, I don't want you to Come on, switch on, get your boxing back together and put it back on. Take him out, he's ready to go. He's absolute.
Yeah, that hate the grind and sweat.
Here we go, it's round 2. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Straight right, just misses. Well done with that counter shot. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Both men step back for just a moment. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be honest. You've got to be honest. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Swing and a miss with that left hook. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
There's the bell for round 3. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And he scores with the counter. Perfect punch. Those counter punches have to hurt. They threw the hook, it didn't land. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Got his gloves up to block the left jab. You wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of a shot from that heavyweight. Jab won't score. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Those counter punches have to hurt. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
There's the bell to start round 4. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Show us something, Rocky. Oh, do you believe this? Rocky Marciano is down. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
Gotta waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then gotta paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just gotta make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's gonna get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
Halfway through the round and they're struggling a little bit.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He should be behind on points until the last 10 seconds. But he's fighting like he's gonna put it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
Can make or break a fighter.
There's the bell for round 5. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
He misses with that straight left. He scores with the counter. The jab doesn't quite connect. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that, and you punched him, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
His stamina is off the charts. Straight right just misses. Beautiful counter shot. Misses with the straight left. Nice counter shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Alexander Usyk in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
This is the beginning of round 6. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
That counter punch caught him clean. One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
I need to see that again.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
These punches coming from every angle. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. A lot of work needs to be done in this corner. 2 knockdowns in the last round.
Unbelievable heart, knocked down twice.
Good work, that's it now. Good.
And there's the bell for round 7. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Punch, counter punch. Threw the hook, didn't land. They exchange punches. Only catching air with that hook. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Rocky Marciano was supposed to be the one knocking this guy out. talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round, complete dominance.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on the fighter. Get out there, get the job done.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work, he was thinking. Worry about it, let's go out there, let's...
There's the bell to start round 8. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because
I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That was her.
To the hunger, they always said there's no way